자, 여러분 안녕하세요. 엄군입니다. MLB 더 쇼 19 토론토 류현진 대 LA 다저스 마에다 겐타 경기 한번 플레이 해보도록 하겠습니다. 예. 어저께 일단 그 워커 빌러와의 경기 한번 보였었는데 썩 좋지 않았죠. 3선발 마에다 겐타와의 경기 한번 플레이 해보도록 하겠습니다. 실질적으로 훌리오 유아리스랑 로스 스트리플링 가지고 지금 마에다 겐타랑에서 원투 펀치에 나머지 셋으로 돌려서 한다고 거의 기사도 많이 나고 확정적으로 나오고 있더라고요. 경기 바로 가보도록 하겠습니다. 가빈 럭스는 근데 왜 뺐지? 럭스도 되게 잘하는데 근데 뭐 좌투수 상대라서 빠졌나 보네요.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Hyunjin Ryu is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
경기가 잘 안 됐는데 오늘은 꼭 한번 이겨보도록 하겠습니다.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side.
체인지업.
Grounded softly to the right. Biggio in the hole.
완전 볼이었는데 터너 방망이 나왔죠.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Here's Corey Seager. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. Ryu has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind it because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in.
벨린저.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And there's
야,
ball
저걸
one.
스트라이크 안 줘?
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch
어제
right there.
벨린저가 한
0-2, he's almost certainly out.
29까지 갔었죠.
1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
오늘도 과연 그렇게
1-2
될지.
now as that one's fouled off. Just getting started at the Rogers Center. Lifted down the
또
line and
시작이네.
left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit fairly well
나이스.
out towards straightaway center.
오,
Waiting on
위험했다.
it is Hernandez. And that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Kenta Maeda gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Kenta Maeda, you're going to see a lot of off-speed pitches from Maeda. 88 to 91 miles an hour. Not a terrific fastball. Good split finger, good slider. He's one of those guys that pitches backwards. What do I mean by that, Matt?
사실 지난번에 작년 플레이오프 때 마에다 겐타가 볼펜으로 전향하긴 했지만 진짜 잘해줬죠, 활약은. 뭐 중반까지는 계속 선발에 있다가 이제 볼펜 중간 불펜으로 전환하고 나서 활약이 더 좋았죠. 아이고.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup. The key to success is scoring
더스틴
early.
메이라든가
Putting the other team on their
그다음에
heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel
저
like
누구였지?
he can execute his game
다저스의
plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
갑자기 기억이 안 나네.
Next to bat for Toronto, Biggio. Here comes the first pitch.
아, 알렉스 우드도 있구나.
The slider gets the call in the bottom part of
훌리오
the zone.
유리아스도 있고 마에다 겐타도 있고 더스틴 메이랑 뭐 많이 왔었죠.
Slider taken here. 1-1.
근데 올해는 거의 마에다가 3선발을 확률이 높다고 기사도 많이 나고 실질적으로 지금 뭐 이 더쇼 볼트의 로스터 잘 만드는 유명 유저들도 다 마에다를 다저스 3선발로 집어 넣어놓고 있습니다.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
아,
Bases are
스트라이크
empty,
들어오네.
one man out. Skied in the air to straightaway
빗
left.
맞았다.
Taylor is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. So digging in now, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the
힛,
at-bat on its
와,
way.
타격 타이밍이 좀 늦었네.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
포심 슬라이더 서클 체인지업 커브.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Bases are empty here with two men out.
아,
And lay
이번에
the
들어오네.
fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count,
하나 올
this
때가
is
됐는데
just what he's
실투 하나.
looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like
아,
Now a fastball
변화구
swung on
아니었네요.
and missed, and it's full 3-2.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly in the inning. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Max Muncy.
No balls and a strike to count.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randall Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one
아,
side of
높은
the
공
ball
좀
today.
위험한데.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's had some success, 5 for 11. He's taken him deep once, and he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. To 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1-2. Stepping in, Randall Grichuk. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing and he puts
오, 잘 맞았다.
this one high and deep, and you can't
나이스. 위척. 밀어서 넘겨버렸죠.
Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
조금만 더 늦었으면 파울 될 뻔했네.
And he even knew he got away with one here. He was late on the pitch, barely catching up to it, but he has enough strength to muscle it off the foul pole for a homer. Cheap? No way. That's impressive.
바깥쪽 살짝 벗어난 직구였는데 밀어서 넘겨버립니다. 아하. 이번에도 아깝다.
But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 home. And he chased it in the dirt.
나다운.
Up with it, Smith. But he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike.
좋고요.
In now, Brendan Drury, as he'll get his first opportunity.
이러면 또 마에다 실투 나오겠지.
From the stretch.
나이스.
Hit the other
아.
way out toward right field.
아, 한가운데였는데 이걸 또 야수 정면으로 가네.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager.
아, 한가운데였는데.
This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it.
야,
Corey
다
Seager is on
저렇게
fire.
가네?
Bellinger is there, 2 down. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings up the left-handed hitter.
지금 제구 안 돼. 마에다 흔들리고 있어. 아, 근데 공 아웃 카운트 두 개를 그냥
First pitch on
날려버렸어.
its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
도루 한번 할까?
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
슬라이더였어.
Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. We played two. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Next up for Los Angeles, Kike Hernandez. He's the number 7 hitter.
아,
but he's leading off
작년에
the
다저스로
third after
콘텐츠
the
할 때
first 6 guys in the
가운데
lineup
들어온 거
have been retired in
휘두르면
order.
진짜 웬만하면 홈런이었는데 애들이 다 에르난데즈부터 시작해서 뭐 그다음에 누구죠?
Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor takes this the other way to right.
에르난데즈 그다음에 작 피더슨, 뭐 벨린저는 당연한 거고 윌 스미스도 홈런 잘 나왔어요. 얘도 장타력이 꽤 있는 애기 때문에. 오!
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Hernandez is on his way home. He'll score and the Dodgers have drawn even.
아따, 바로
We're all
점수 내주네.
square at one apiece. Into the box now, Justin Tucker. He's
가운데로
one
갔어, 그냥.
after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
그러니까 저렇게 가운데로 갔을 때 딱 해줘야 되는데 우리 팀은 토론토 둘 다 야수 정리하러 갔잖아. 아, 그치. 시거도 오늘 좀 스타일 너무 안 잡아주네. 코리 시거도 잘 치죠. 맞으면 그냥 홈런 나오는 애고.
try to expand the strike zone, so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Smith at second with 2 down.
오,
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
다저스는 다저스다.
Sometimes you need a little bit of luck.
오,
as a pitcher.
벨린
This
좋아.
ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
Well, he better
벨린저,
get it back
아,
together here
걸러야
quick
되는 거
because
아니야?
He's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set. The 2-2.
나이스.
And he watches a
야, 저거 스트라이크 잡아주네.
strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. We play 2. Striding in, Danny Jansen. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda. Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. That softly hit to right. Will
안타?
that get down?
에라이.
Hernandez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Digging in.
아,
Bichette.
이쪽이었어?
0-1 here in the early going. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for
야,
ball
저쪽은
1.
진짜 잘 안 잡아주는구나.
1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side.
나이스.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
이번에 좀 늦게 치긴 타이밍이 늦었던 것 같은데. 잘 밀어치긴 했는데 살짝 늦었나? 타이밍이? 맞네. 살짝 늦었네요.
Into the box now, Biggio, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0
이번에
for
변하고
1 so
올래나?
far.
도루 한번 할까?
And the fastball hitting
빠른 공.
93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Runners on first with one down. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's
Nice.
got himself a base hit, and he's safe.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
애매하게 가냐 투가. 아웃되는 줄 알았어. 마에다 한가운데로 와라.
Vladimir Guerrero. In the
나이스.
dirt here. Throw over to third here, and they say he beat the throw, safe at third. So now two men in scoring position. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pollock has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The cash in here as the run is in to score.
오, 다행이다.
It's now
희생
a
플라이.
2-1 ball game. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Randall Grichuk.
리척 여기서 하나 해주자.
We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. Wow, not
너무
sure what that
욕심부렸네.
was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Seager has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is run on 2 hits and they leave 1. At the plate, Max Muncy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
원씨가 몸 쪽이 약해? 몸 쪽으로 자꾸 요구하네.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the center
콜락도
fielder
조심해야지.
A.J. Pollock. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Looked like the cut
Nice.
fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Fastball in there for a
저것도
called
잡아주네.
strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Blown away with that one. It's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Fouled away. And he
Good.
struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're down 2-1. Standing in, number 13, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The left fielder, Lourdes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0.
아,
Pitch is a circle
체인지업이었네.
change, swung on and missed 1-1.
슬라이더도 있구나 얘가. 헷갈려.
Outside 2-1. The count now at 2-2. A breaking ball swung on and
커브였어.
missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Brandon Drury will bat next. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the
Nice.
gap in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball
좋아.
that's well
뛰어.
hit. Back goes Pollock, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
아,
And they'll have
계속
runners
뛰었어야
at
되는데.
second and third following the 1-out double.
Man, if bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep, then just inside out this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Drury, the runner at third. Hernandez at second with 1 away. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
아하.
Swung on and missed for strike number 2. 2 runs.
다볼인데 아,
and
내가
no
유인구에
errors
자꾸
in the
나가네.
game for Toronto. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Danny Jansen waits on deck. Back up the middle. Seager fields it cleanly.
오,
Is
다행이다.
in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen.
딱 빠져나갔으면은
From the stretch.
한 점 더 내는 건데. 오,
0-1 the count. The one pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Working for the punch out and the offering, and the inning goes away in unceremonious. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results.
두 점 차도 사실 안심할 수가 없기 때문에.
He said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. Shaw gloves it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 3.
Standing in, Chris Taylor hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is to jog back to the dugout.
저거를
That can
볼을
get in your
줘.
head for a little while.
류현진도 어필하네.
A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder. Now the 2-1. 2-2 the count. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
오,
That's out to left.
위험했다.
Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired.
오늘은 투구수도 괜찮고 일단 지금까지는 순항 중입니다.
He singled his last
The
time up.
shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side.
세이브.
Throw on to first and one
아웃이야?
shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
이건
Well, it
비디오 판정
certainly was
가자.
a bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely
아,
one of those
아웃
bang
맞네.
bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Gonna be
세게 쳤어야
interesting to see what they
되는데
decide
볼인 줄
to
알고
do here.
빼다가 체크 스윙 났어. 아, 볼은 맞았네.
Into the box, Biggio. And he gets
오,
around on one and hits it high
비지오
and deep
넘기나?
straight away right. Bellinger is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
아, 투수 많이 늘려야 되는데
Stepping
이렇게
in
하면
and
안
ready for
되는데.
another shot. Vladimir Guerrero earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. 2 out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Justin Turner. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game,
나이스. 공 하나를 딱
right,
아웃카운트
you're
잡고.
spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here's Corey Seager, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
아,
Again, he
제구가 안
sends it
됐어.
out of play. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game.
야, 저걸 설마 안 타?
And that's in there, base hit.
대박이네.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the
야.
stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes.
저건 진짜
in between starts to make
타격을
sure that
잘했다고밖에
they're throwing
볼 수
enough pitches
없네.
out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game. So
벨린저는
we'll see
진짜
how he reacts here after this base hit.
철저하게
Cody
바깥으로 가야
Bellinger
돼.
is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Breaking pitch
아.
bounces in front of the catcher. Max Muncy.
벨린저는 겁이 나서. 그렇지.
그렇지.
오, 다행이다.
Rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out.
그래도
Bring up the left-handed
맥스
hitter, Max Muncy.
먼시도 방심하면 안 되기 때문에
Ball and no strikes. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's got himself into a good hitter's count.
A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. Throw on to 2nd for the force, and the side is retired.
고비
Joe
넘겼고.
Kelly enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 17,
조 켈리.
Digging in to try it again. Rendell Grichuk comes
작년
in 1 for 2 with
플레이오프를
that home run he hit earlier.
허쇼와 함께 말아먹었죠. 마지막에 계속 마에다 겐타로 던졌으면 그래도 나았을 텐데 동점인 상황에서 역전패 당했죠. 근데 조 켈리도 공이 되게 빠르기 때문에 직구가 97, 98 막 이 정도까지 나오더라고요. 제구만 안 되는 거 빼면. 너클 커브 슬라이더 체인지 부심까지.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a
어우,
superstar
98마일.
level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
3-0 pitch.
나이스. 걸렸고.
This one's got plenty of distance.
아,
Into the second deck.
그렇죠. 9번째 홈런.
A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the game as the Jays have opened it up now to 4-1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball.
빠른 볼로 딱 왔는데 맞으니까 바로 넘어가네.
Hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lourdes.
Standing in now, number 13, as the first pitch
제가 작년에 그 다저스 경기 다 플레이하면서 조켈리 해봤는데 이 상황에서 홈런 맞으면 그게 없어지더라고. 자신감 바로 잃더라고. 멘탈 망가져서. 근데 여기서 하나 했었어야 되는데. 야, 100마일 포신 160이잖아. 100마일이면
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. Oh, one pitch on its way. And it's 1-1.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
또 하나 올래나? 가운데로. 나이스. 왔는데 넘기진 못했네.
Runner at second, 1 away, and striding into the plate next.
98마일짜리. 빠른 공은 잘 치면 멀리 나가는 이점이 있죠. 이건 먹혔다. 살짝 높은데 낮게 쳤어. 이거 못 뛴다, 못 뛰어. 높았죠.
First pitch on its way. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
가운데였는데 밑엔 줄 알고.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
이번에 한번 노려봐야죠. 살짝 밑에였네. 가운데에서. 나이스. 한가운데였죠?
It's a 2-run homer for Travis Shaw, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
이래도 투수 안 바꾸려나?
So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day
돌버츠
games.
또 안
I
바꾸네.
always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
The 1-0 home is
한가운데였네.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
3 runs already home here. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1 pitch. This is line.
아하.
Well, this
나이스
is
종료.
right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 6. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point.
A.J. Holland.
그래도 이제 다저스는 방심하면 안 되기 때문에 제가 전에 뉴욕 양키스한테 4점 차로 이기고 있다가 5점 차였구나. 이기고 있다가 말로 홈런 맞고서 결국 역전패했잖아요. 다저스도 충분히 공격력이 막강하기 때문에 이거 조심해야 돼요. 스트라이크 너무 안 주네.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball into honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And
나이스.
he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus
삼진
far.
10개.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. This is line to left.
오우, 실투였는데
Is
다행이다.
there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They trail 6.
새 신났네.
And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Alex Wood gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the
알렉스
home 7th. First pitch of the
우드가
at-bat on its way.
다시 다저스로
In there for a
돌아왔죠.
called strike.
1년
Some action
보상에
in that
400만
Dodger
달러.
bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Swing and a liner. He does.
와,
Did he
누구냐,
catch
쟤?
that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
아, 크리스 테일러.
Into the box now, Biggio. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Line hard
나이스.
toward right
잘
center.
맞았는데 갈랐죠?
And
우중간.
it's into the gap and should be extra bases.
3루까지는
And he'll
어렵고.
pull into second with 1 away.
just goes to show if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero. As he grounds one briskly to short. Seager is up with it, and there's out number 2.
쐐기를 박았어야 되는데.
Here's Randall Bridges. Lifetime
우리
history with
토론토의
average
거포
He's hitless in 6 tries.
빅쳐.
He's also gone down on strikes 5
오늘
times.
홈런 2개.
Wood sets. Here's the first pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he might have another
나이스.
one as this is hit high and deep out.
허허.
Gone in
근처
the
홈런 3개.
bullpen for a home run.
야, 어제 진짜 다저스한테
Randall
발렸는데
Bridges, a two-run shot. His third home run of the ball game. As this
오늘
is now
역으로
a
바르네요.
7-run ball game.
어제 좀 이렇게 터졌어야 되는데 어제 워커뷸러한테 완전 꽁꽁 묶여가지고.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Standing in now, number 13. Hard ball to short. Seager loves it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We're through 7 this
라인
afternoon.
드라이브
It's the Blue
홈런이네.
Jays 8 and the Dodgers 1. Now in the box, Chris Taylor.
이 정도면 류현진 완투승도 가능하겠는데? 5회까지?
Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he fouls this one off.
뭐야? 크리스 테일러 끝나고 나서 이제 좌타 라인 또 시작되잖아요. 호리시거랑 나머지
Lofted in
애들.
the air out toward right center. Hernandez is in pursuit, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's one away now.
윌 스미스 있었구나.
Now to the plate, Will Smith. He flew out in his last at bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them before.
Grounded up the first baseline.
아니야. 허브 말고.
And he struck
나이스.
him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball.
11개째
Nice
삼진.
two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in. Justin
터너
Turner,
잡고 이제 9회
and he's hitless to this point.
시거, 벨린저, 맥스먼시까지 딱 깔끔하네요.
By some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3. Ready for another shot now. Brendan
류현진 9회까지 가능하겠는데?
perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Line towards center field. Into a
야,
and he makes a great catch
누구냐?
for the first down.
폴락이네.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Stepping in now, Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D.
네.
But boy, when the weather starts to warm up,
계속 좌안을 올리네. 무한투수 안 올리고. 물론 이제 조켈리 올리긴 했었는데.
No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage.
아,
성공. On the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Digging in and looking for more. Corey Seager
자,
starting things for
이제
his side in the
류현진이
ninth as they face
끝내겠습니다.
the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
아, 저거 스트라이크 안 주네. 지금 직구 스피드도 88마일까지 떨었어요. 원래 보통 91에서 92 나오는데. 나이스.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting.
At the plate, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this one is
야,
gone.
역시 벨린저.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
몸 풀어라.
Into the box now, Max Muncy. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far.
먼씨가 오늘 안 되나 보네. 완전 말리네.
Got him.
나이스.
And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball.
폴락도
Dodgers down to their
홈런이
final strike.
가능성이 높기 때문에.
Still even at 2-2. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet.
관중들 환호하죠. 빨리 끝내길. 아,
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
A bounce
와.
up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the
가운데로.
baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
가운데로 갔네요.
Pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged.
어,
Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the
버듀고가
ball's going to find
좌타자이기
somewhere.
때문에
That one right up the middle.
류현진
Strike
끝낼 수 있어.
one to start the at bat. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled off.
자, 마지막 끝내자.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
오,
And he misses there.
안 나갔어?
1-2. Softly on a line.
나이스.
And he'll put this
류현진 완투승 113개 던져서 경기 끝내네요. 어제 2연패하고 다시 승리 거두네요. 어제는 너무 타격도 안 되더라고요.
8-2 is how this one ends today. The Jays get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Hyunjin Ryu earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
자, 이렇게 해서 MLB 더 쇼 1구 토론토 류현진 대 LA 다저스의 마에다 겐타 경기 한번 플레이 해봤고요. 방송 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.
Paid attendance at Rogers Center this afternoon, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.